Alright, remember my Pixel review when I said if I'm to move back to a Samsung phone from the Pixel 4 XL, I'll be going on to a better Samsung phone? It's happened. It's happened. Let's talk about it. So I've been using the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra for 2 weeks and I have some thoughts on it. This is a very interesting device. Alright, right out the bat, let me start with the performance of this phone. So I am a nerd for how a phone performs in general because I jam my phone with a lot of things. Customization, gaming, loading it with videos and editing even on the phone. And this phone has been holding up pretty good and even better than I expected. Now I am using a 12 gigs variant here and it has a 128 gigs of storage. A Snapdragon, baby, it's a Snapdragon and it's good. It's very, I should say, it's on par with what I want. Like, if I'm editing in CapCut, it just exports smoothly, it handles multiple layers. Like, I didn't know how this thing would be performing until I tested it out. It's actually very, very good. Now thumbs up to that because yeah, a lot of people had a lot of complainings to do when it launched, but I think with the software updates, that fixed a lot of it. Now the 5000 milliamp hour battery in this phone, the battery management is definitely good, and yeah, I would say I have no complaints with this because I definitely have used my phone a lot, and when it comes to this one, gaming on it, editing on it, shooting videos. I remember this one time I was about to sleep and the phone was on 15%. I was like, alright, let me kill it off before I go to sleep so that I put it on the charger after it dies. I stayed 1.5 hours playing games on 15% to low. I think I just stopped along the way. I was like, you know what? Let me put it on the charger. That's how good this phone is. And yeah, that's that. I don't even want to start talking about the display because we already know how good Samsung displays are. And yeah, this definitely lives up to the expectations. Nothing to be said on there. It's good. It's good. So, do I want to switch out of this phone? Is the big question. Because I definitely considered using this one as my main phone, but it has that one big downgrade that I think is very fixable, but it can be avoided because it's a factory thing. So the S20 Ultra's software support is ending this year, at least for the Android updates. It's now running on Android 13 and Android 14 is right around the corner. I want that one. I would definitely daily this one until. But yeah, I think that's one thing that I wouldn't stay to this phone, but it's definitely a good phone. The huge display is a part of its description. Now I am a big fan of big phones. I like huge displays, and this one definitely lives up to those expectations. And I like that. Fingerprint is fairly placed, and that's also good. But yeah, the Android thing is that one thing that would make me not daily this phone. But other than that, because I'm like a software nerd, I want the latest and greatest software updates, so I can. But otherwise, this is a great phone. I wouldn't recommend any other phone right now because I've definitely used this one. So it's been very good. I like that. There is a huge jump from the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the Pixel to this one specifically because yeah, I don't need a lot of editing with this. Well, besides the small focusing issues that you might see here and there, this phone is close to perfect. Like I said, it's close to perfect. Like, look at it. Alright, let me show you some footage and some pictures that this phone is definitely taking because they are the best. Everybody looks at the pictures from the S20 Ultra and it's like, God damn, what phone are you using? I'm like, Samsung, baby, and I'm liking this and I'm liking this. But yeah, let me get straight into the things that this phone is definitely doing. First of all, is the 4K footage. Now, I don't usually shoot in 4K because if I'm editing on my PC, then yeah, I'm bound to have a lot of problems. And if I'm editing on TikTok, if I'm posting for TikTok, that's definitely another issue. So I don't really shoot in 4K, but 4K on this phone is buttery smooth. The low light shots from this phone, bruh, you gotta check them out. Now these are some samples out of it, and they're definitely good. Definitely good. The night mode is better, especially the 100x zoom. Regardless of this being the first generation, right? People said this is the first generation. It was terrible. It was what. This is my first time having an S20 Ultra, and I'm telling you, bro, it's good. Let me show you how far it can go, so you can just appreciate how far you can zoom in with this 100x. Now, obviously, the 100x is not perfect. It's decent. I was trying it out and I saw that you definitely have difficulties at 100x to focus specifically on what image you want to focus. But yeah, that's something that's okay, considering that this was the first generation. I've heard it has improved a lot with the newest generations. But yeah, this is the front camera, and from my looks of it, it's definitely good, right? It's definitely no complaints here. Yeah, it's definitely a thumbs up. Shooting it at 60 frames per second, you can shoot up to 4K. I would say this was the defining factor of an Ultra phone, of which it was, because it definitely redefined itself when it came out. It was the first generation, and I'm very proud it acted like this and holding out like this in 2023 with the Android 13. I'm saying it's good. I know that Samsung guys can make this run up to Android 14. Like, come on, bro. This should be one of those, because like I said, this chipset right here is very capable. It doesn't throttle, it doesn't stammer, and overheating that I saw on the S21 FE and on the Google Pixel or the S10 when I was taking videos, I haven't seen it in here. So yeah, why is it being prevented from having Android 14? I don't know. That's something for you, Samsung guys. Come on. It's just one thing. But anyways, I really enjoy using this phone. Definitely all those editing features, all those what I appreciate them. But yeah, it's very good. So that's been it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.